Hello everybody, and welcome to the World Sim Racing Competition, or WSRC, where anybody can compete for cold hard cash in one of our hosted racing sessions. Today, we have the GR86s racing for a $60 prize pool at Virginia International Raceway. This $60 prize pool will be split equally among the top 3 race finishers. And right now, just a little observation, it seems like we have 3 people from the same league racing, all from DB Racing. So this should be an extremely tight and fun battle to watch. Just looking at the qualification laps from earlier, it seemed like the top 5 or 6 were all within 1 second of each other. So, you know that this pack is going to be shoulder to shoulder, bumper to bumper, and the elbows will be out to try and claim that $60 prize pool. This is going to be a race that you want to tune in for and stick around for the whole time, so sit back, relax, and enjoy as we continue our outlap now to just get some heat into those tires, make sure that everything's functioning correctly, get ready, get the heart pumping for the first lap ready to commence. The current order of quali is Dudu in first place, Felipe in second, Array in third, Baron in fourth, Clayton in fifth, Victor in sixth, and seventh is Austin. As they come up now, this uphill section, you'll want to note for future in this race that if you don't put down the foot early enough, you're not going to be able to carry any momentum at all throughout the rest of the second half of the track, which means we can expect to see lots of overtakes happening, lots of slipstreaming. So this is where the action will be, through these little chicanes, this technical section of VIR leading onto the final corner. And now it is up to Dudu on this outlap to decide when to put the foot down to get that strategic lead. And for those trying to determine who's different between the two races, Dudu has the yellow on the mirrors and Felipe has the red. Or I could be wrong, could be the other way around. We'll have to see as soon as whoever takes the lead. No, I was correct. Dudu has the yellow and Felipe has the red. The green lights will be coming very soon, and this is when you need to put down the foot at a strategic point to throw off your competitors. And the green lights are off, and both DB Racing merchants are right at each other's necks, side by side. Dudu and Felipe already battling 2 teammates for the win on this first lap. Dudu is able to maintain his position in first place with the yellow mirrors. Felipe just behind with the red. Victor has been able to move up 1 position, Clayton down 1, and the rest of the pack has remained the same. Everyone is in a pin formation, showing that the racing is very tight. Felipe looks to the inside, but Dudu rejects, once again returning to the single line formation as they go around the deadly corners of VIR. This is a track you do not want to mess around with. If you choose the wrong spot to try and make an overtake, if your wheel simply touches the grass, you're guaranteed for a spin. And this is the moment I was talking about, where if you're able to get a better run up that uphill, you will be right on the bumper of the person ahead, just like E-Ray is on Felipe. We look at that right there. E-Ray in the white car is right on E-Ray's bumper, looking to the inside now for this next corner. The battling is the most intense we have seen on WSRC just yet. E-Ray looks to the outside, Felipe rejects once more. 0.5 second difference between all top 3 races, and Victor is able to pull off an incredible move and move up 1 position. Let's try and catch that. And Felipe and Victor's right behind, and he's just able to get side by side with E-Ray. Go into the inside, be more committed on the brakes, and get the move done. Brilliant racing. It is exactly what we love to see. Dudu, Felipe, and E-Ray all in the mix to try and secure this prize pool. It is going to the top 3 contenders, but you know if you're a racer, you want the pride of securing first place. Dudu, Felipe, E-Ray, 0.3 seconds difference from each other. Felipe looking to the inside once more, and he is able to get the move done, but Dudu is able to contain it, and now Victor has moved up 3 positions. All DB Racing initiatives are now in the podium. DB Racing 1, 2, and DB Academy for Victor in 3. I'm assuming that's a training program. These racers are really putting it all on the line today. This is exactly what we came here to see. Some nice, tight, intense racing from these drivers. And it looks like there's another battle between Victor and Baran right on the DB Academy driver's tail. Will he be able to get the move done? He moves to the inside. The white and the black car now battle for 3rd position, for the podium, for a 33% share of the prize pool, and Baran is able to get the move done around the outside on the DB Academy driver to move up into 3rd place. And now the slipstreaming is where we're going to see it take effect on this long back straight of VIR. It looks like Austin and Clayton are side by side. Dives to the inside from Austin right on the DB Academy's tail, and he taps the rear, making him slightly spin out. Was it a dirty move? Was it hard racing? It's just part of the game. Victor, who climbed up 4 ranks from his starting position, has to climb his way back up and prove to the DB racing community that he is worth more than just the Academy title he currently holds. Currently in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, we have Dudu, Felipe, and Baran. You can tell that the fighting is intense as all of these races are defending, weaving, and being in a pinstripe formation throughout this whole time. Baran looks to the outside to get a better run up the uphill section of VIR. He is right on Felipe's tail now, looking to get in the slipstream and potentially make a move. This is some high-level racing that we're witnessing right now. And you can tell because the fastest lap time that anyone has been able to put in is a 1:39, 5 seconds slower than the qualifying. That just shows how defense and tough racing really slows down the race pace and keeps everybody clumped together. These races are all racing to perfection. No one is making a mistake. And now, Baran will be looking to use that slipstream that he has on Felipe. All the races now in a pinstripe, still clumped within 2 seconds for 1st to 6th. Clayton had a bit of a fall off with 13-second difference. Baran looking to the outside on T1. Dudu just looking to hold P1 for the rest of this race. These races are going at it like there is nothing else. 5 minutes into this 15-minute race, and we see that these races are putting it all on the line. Baran with the new fastest time. This is something else. These races are really doing everything they need to right now. They're putting their foot on the line. Their pedal is to the metal, and these races are doing what needs to be done. iRacer, though, overtaking Baran with a damaged front from tapping into the back of Victor, our DB Racing Academist. Looks like a bit of a leaderboard malfunction. Do not be fooled. Dudu is still in the lead and Felipe is still 2nd. I believe that's what happens when someone gets lapped, or something similar to that effect. These races are putting it all on the line. Dudu and Felipe still 0.2 seconds from each other, and iRacer in the mix. 0.8 seconds now from the 2nd place. But really, Baran will be the one feeling the pressure. He knows he just has to move up 1 position to get into the prize pool contention. The lap times are starting to pick up now, and we still have the top 5 people all in a pack together. Victor has miraculously made his way back up, so you know he has the pace to be a real challenger in this fight. Victor now looking to the inside of Baran, and Victor is able to get the move done on the inside of VIR. A beautiful overtake. An instant replay of this now. Victor looking to the inside, securing his position, and he's just more confident on the brakes, a little bit of contact, that's part of racing, and he's able to get the move done and move up a position after being sent back into the pack by one of his fellow racers. Dudu, Felipe, and Ire all still in P3. Victor looking to get back that podium position he lost earlier and claim his rightful share of the prize pool. These racers are really doing it today. And Victor right on Ire's tail, but it looks like Baron was also able to take advantage as well. Baron and Ire in the two white cars, Victor in the black DB Academy. Victor has been pushed wide, and it looks like the two white cars were able to push Victor back into 5th place. But Victor isn't giving up that easily. Victor looking to the inside, going to try something on this long back straight. Using the slipstream to his advantage, and the order of the race is restored to how it was during qualifying, except for Victor, who is up 1, and Clayton down 1, and Austin, who didn't finish. This really shows how tight racing can be when the skill is so similar between all of these races. No one has been able to extend a massive gap. 0.3, 0.4, 0.7, and 0.8 seconds, all between P1 to P5. That's typically the difference you see between P1 and P2. This is the high level, high stakes racing we come to WSRC to see. For anyone who just joined, this is the World Sim Racing Competition, where anybody can join an iRacing hosted competition by us and compete for cold hard cash. These racers are putting it all on the line today. Ire looking to the outside, side by side with Felipe. As he goes up the uphill, gets a better run, but this gives Victor a chance to take advantage, and he moves up into 2nd place. Victor up 4 positions now. Felipe has dropped down 1 to 3. A little bit of contact with Ire, who got a bit aggressive through the uphill section. Victor has done incredible things this race, from 5th to 3rd to 6th, now into 2nd. The DB racers really showing what it means to be part of their league, as they claim P1, P2, and P3. And the DB Academy racer, Victor, is ahead of the DB racer, meaning that perhaps he has a promotion in line in his league. Who knows? And the top 3 racers have now formed a new pack, slightly farther away from P4 and P5. Felipe looking to reclaim and show the rookie that he has what it takes to be P2, that he belongs in his place on DB Racing. These 3 racers are pushing it to the limit now. 10 minutes out of the 15 have passed. The pack has reclumped though, and Ire is back in contention for P3, only 0.4 seconds behind Felipe. Baron, Ire, Felipe, Victor, Dudu. These 5 racers have been battling it out non-stop this entire race, and it is anybody's game. Dudu has been able to maintain composure and remain P1 this entire time, but only has been able to maintain a gap no larger than 0.4 seconds throughout the duration of this entire race at VIR. Everybody is in pinstripe formation, waiting for a single mistake, waiting for somebody to get impatient to try and make a move, and that is when you take advantage and dive and make up the positions. That's exactly what Victor has done. It's an incredible show of race, craft, and showmanship. Up 4 positions Victor, everyone down 1, and Dudu remaining the same as qualification. You can clearly see the skill level of these racers as they are all in line on the 11th lap of this race. Only 4 minutes left now for Dudu to reclaim his position. Felipe right on Victor's tail. Victor is not giving up that inside line because he knows if Felipe is able to get on the inside, then a move is most definitely going to happen. But Victor denies Felipe's chance and remains on the racing line, not willing to risk slowing down, taking a defensive stance, and potentially getting overtaken. These racers are doing what needs to be done. This is the closest racing we've ever seen from WSRC, and this is the standard we expect to see going into future. So if you're enjoying this, please drop a follow, drop a sub, join into our next race next time if you think you have what it takes to be a WSRC contender and race for the prize money. Dudu has extended that gap that little bit more, 0.4 seconds now. But Felipe and iRacer are still battling it out, trying to determine who will make it into the podium and secure that 33% share of the prize pool. These racers are doing what needs to be done today. The precision is unmatched. The dedication, the pure aptitude of these racers. This is what high-level racing looks like, everybody. And I hope you're enjoying it. It's up to Dudu to remain composed for the remaining 3 minutes of this race. The simplest of mistakes can lead to your downfall, as we saw from Felipe, who dropped from P2 down to P3 just because of a small lapse in judgment. Victor and Felipe having the battle of the race so far. Right on Victor's tail, Felipe is. But there's no opportunity for him to make a move. This is what we've come to see, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about. Dudu, Victor, and Felipe. Who's going to take the pride of being P1? It is truly anybody's game with a 0.3 second gap. And this is when the mental... It looks like Dudu had a bit of a moment there, going side by side. Will that cost him? Will that allow Victor to take advantage? Will the DB Academy racer be able to dethrone the DB racer? He is right on Dudu's tail now. The smallest gap we have seen this entire race, with 0.1 seconds between P1 and P2. This is what I meant when I said that it is all up to the mental fortitude of P1. When the gap is this small, the smallest of mistakes can be the difference between winning and losing. The racers now would be coming on to their final lap. I'm sure that the white flag will be being checkered. But now, it looks like Victor made a small mistake and Felipe was able to take advantage. Victor is cutting off the inside line for Felipe. He is not letting him get that position. Victor is right on his tail. Will he look to the inside and dive? Or will he try another technique? Victor right on Dudu's tail and Felipe following right behind Victor as well. These three racers have been glued to each other, same as iRacer and Baron. The whole top 5 cluster have been stuck to each other this entire race. And it is still anybody's game on this last lap. This is the final lap of this $60 prize pool race. And it all comes down to who has the ability to claim the cash. The top 3 racers will split the $60 prize pool, yet they are still fighting like it is only P1 that gets the money. That is the sign of a true racer, somebody that doesn't back down when the times get tough, when it's about pride. When you're a true racer, like Senna says, you go for the gap. All 5 of these races have put everything on the line today. 0.7 seconds now. Dudu has been able to extend that gap just that little bit to give him a little bit of comfort on this final lap. Same as Victor to Felipe, another 0.7 second difference. They may have realized that this is the last lap and they don't want to try anything risky. Fitson, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. It helps the channel grow. And now, as they cross the checkered flag, Dudu is able to secure first place. Felipe and Victor for a photo finish. And it looks like Felipe may have been able to finish P2. I'm not sure who finished over the line first. But yes, it was Felipe in second place, taking the win from the rookie just as the checkered flag crosses. That is the power of staying in the slipstream. This was why he didn't overtake earlier. What an absolute masterclass from these racers. Dudu was able to secure first place, maintaining the pressure on him the entire time through. A little bit of fun donuts now from the 2 teammates. Felipe was able to pull off a masterclass and show the rookie in RB Academy why he is in the big leagues and he isn't. Felipe was able to just get the move done on Victor and claim P2 and Victor in P3. P1, P2 and P3. Enjoy your share of the $60 prize pool. brilliant racing from the rest of the grid as well. E-Ray and Baron, amazingly close battle. I've never seen P1 to P5 be that close for the duration of the entire race. Clayton and Austin, thank you for joining as well, and I hope to see you in the next race. Everybody, that was an incredible race. Thank you for joining, and we'll be back same time next week. If you want to join in the race and race for yourself, head over to WSRC.live. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, everybody.